I caught up with Dmitry Bivol, and this is what he had to say about the big fight coming up tomorrow.
Huge fight this weekend. The current WBA light heavyweight champion Dmitry Bivol takes on the pound-for-pound king Canelo Alvarez. T-Mobile Arena, live on DAZN pay-per-view, and we're joined by Dmitry Bivol. You know, I remember Caleb Plant and Billy Joe Saunders in the lead-up to their fight with Canelo. They seemed to get rattled a little bit. They seemed to be maybe a bit nervous. You seem to be so relaxed. Why?
I don't know why. Maybe just it's me, and I have to be quiet and now before fight. Only on the ring I have to be angry and be ready. Now, easy.
I was on your Twitter page. You don't tweet at all, but I was on your Twitter page and I found a tweet that you did back in January 2019, and you said, if Canelo wants to come to my weight class, I'm ready, I want the fight. It's more than just a big payday. You genuinely believe that you can beat Canelo. Why?
Yeah, of course. For me, it's only. For me, it's I have to keep my belt, and first of all, it's big challenge to check my boxing skills, because I'm in boxing since I remember myself, and all my coaches said me before, you can be the best fighter in the world. And I won many amateur fights. I have a belt in pro boxing in light heavyweight division. Why I couldn't be the better? Yeah, it pushed me up to check myself and be the best.
Do you think he's physically big enough for 175 pounds Canelo? We've seen him in against Kovalev, and some will say obviously because of Kovalev, but when you look at the head-to-head, you're still quite a lot bigger, you're taller. Do you think he's big enough for the division?
Who bigger?
Canelo.
Canelo? I don't know, maybe bigger, but if bigger, it's for a couple kilos maybe. It's not about, it's not about who bigger. It's fight about who's good boxer, who can use his skills, whose skills better.
I was at your fight with Craig Richards in the UK. I also saw your fight against Joe Smith and Barrera. The reason I bring those two fights up is because against Joe Smith and Barrera, people considered those 50-50 fights, and you won them both very easily. So it's almost as though you rise up to the occasion. Is that true? Because against Craig Richards, maybe the second half of the fight wasn't your best.
You know, against Pascal and Joe Smith, it was good fights for me. It was good challenge for me because they're great fights. A fight against Craig Richards, it wasn't a good fight for me.
Crowd?
Not crowd. It's not big deal for me that time. But I had a big rest, and I don't have too much sparrings before Craig Richards, and Craig Richards is a good awkward boxer, and I wasn't maybe to be motivated too much.
Is it strange to be an underdog? You've never been an underdog before. Normally when I look at your fights and you look at the betting, you're always a favorite. Even the close ones, Pascal, Joe Smith, Barrera, but you're always a favorite. This time you're an underdog.
It's motivated me too.
Yeah?
It's something interesting. It's something new in my career. Always I was a favorite, but now it's good challenge for me. I like it.
Do you think they're overlooking you and maybe being a bit disrespectful? There is talk of if Canelo wins this, he fights GGG. Everyone's talking about GGG versus Canelo in September. What about Dmitry Bivol?
What next after GGG?
Yeah, maybe they say he goes to Usyk.
Cruiserweight.
He goes to Usyk. He maybe fights Joshua.
But you know, to be honest, it doesn't matter for me because I have my date, I have my fight, I have my schedule. Yeah, you know, it's more important for me. I have a fight. It doesn't matter what plan he has after fight, what plans I have after fight. No, main thing we gonna fight.
You've obviously watched tapes. You and your coaches would have watched a lot of tapes on Canelo. What do you think he does very good?
Canelo has a lot of good skills. He uses his upper body good for defense. He has a good power. He has a good speed. And he is good on counter punch by his right hand uppercut. and good body shots. He's a good boxer with good skills.
You've already beaten a lot of the champions at light heavyweight. We mentioned Joe Smith as a champion now. Is Canelo the toughest fight for you at 175, or is it Beterbiev?
I don't know. I never fight with Canelo to say like that, you know.
I should come back and ask you on Sunday.
Yeah, ask me on Sunday. Yeah.
Are you excited for all of this, Dmitry? I mean, this is what fighters dream of, right? The big fights against Canelo in Las Vegas, big arena. It's going to be packed. That must excite you.
Yeah, it excites me after fight, but now I try to forget about all lights, all attention, all fans. I just think about only fight, and I should be ready and be focused on the fight, not on the lights, on the media stuff.
You know, you have your fans. I'm one of your fans. I'm a big fan of you.
Thank you.
99.
Did you say that the same on Canelo?
Well, no, my guys, Akam Barak interviewed Canelo, but I'm a big fan, I promise you. 99.9% of the fans in the arena will be for Canelo.
Yeah.
And they will.
But
probably,
you will
I will be with you.
It's
Can I get a Dmitry Bivol shirt? Can I get one of these? Can I take that one? Can I get a Bivol? Give me that Bivol shirt. We're working with Bivol. we're with Bivol. Thank you very much. The Mexicans might not let me out of Vegas now, but how is it going to be when a lot of the fans will boo you? They'll boo you. As you walk out, they're going to boo you. Have you prepared for that mentally?
I will be ready for this, I think, because I have a lot of amateur fights.
Yeah.
When we came to another country, another cities, and fight with local fighters, and the whole crowd was against me, and no problem. I have experience for this stuff, and I fought against Joe Smith in Verona. This is his home place, and I. No problem with this. Only focus on the fight.
Have you allowed yourself to think about what if I beat Canelo? Like how life changes?
No thinking about what if win, what if lose, what if something else. Only thoughts. I have to be ready, and I will fight.
Do you think you have to knock him out to win? You know what people say about Canelo and decisions, it's going to be difficult. Do you think you have to stop him to win the fight?
No, I believe I just have to be my best version, and if I see I can stop him early, of course I'll do it, like every fighter if he see it. But every fighter should be ready for all distance. And doesn't matter about decisions, it's more important how I feel after fight.
How are you feeling now before the fight?
If I feel after fight I win, and my coach said me you win, and the crowd will be glad for my experience, for my performance, it's more important for me.
Now that I am Team Bivol, if you do win, where's the after party? Can I come to the after party?
I don't have a party yet.
You don't have a party? This is Vegas? There's no party planned? We'll sort one out. Dimitri, good luck.
Thank
Good luck,
you.
Dimitri. Thank you so much.
Thank you.